All right, y'all, that time of the year. If you're in the NBA 2K, I want to get you the six, the jump shots, everything you need to go out there and have an advantage on your competition. Go over to NBA2KLabs.com right now. Use my code BASHWORLD, and I'm going to save your money, and you're going to have this top secret stuff. I'm telling you, you're going to have the sauce, all right? I got you. Lock in. Yes, sir, man. Welcome back to my channel, man. Hey, you got to be locked in, all right? If you're playing NBA 2K26, you got it. You got to be locked in this year, bro. It's a lot of cool stuff going on, a lot of ways to win VC, a lot of stuff going on. I'm doing a lot of cool stuff on my channel. Been giving away the game, VC, all of that, man. So stop by my Twitch. I'm live every day, every other day, man. Twitch, BASHWORLD 2K, tapping with your boy. Hey, smash the sub right now because I'm about to continue to give you some great ideas on builds that you can make. Now, some people like to make those builds that are compy. Some people like to make builds that got unique names. So I'm kind of in the middle. Sometimes I want to give y'all those, you know, those comp builds, those and then sometimes I just want to give you a unique name. You know what I mean? Something that you don't see a lot of people with. And this year we got so many different unique names for you to BSL. So I'm gonna give you a template with this build. This build, I definitely was going for unique names. I was in there cooking up. My boy sent me this. I said, "Oh, let me, you know what I mean." So you definitely want to check this out. All right. So we're gonna make a power forward today. The height is gonna be 7 foot. The weight is gonna be 240 pounds. The wingspan gonna be 7'6". All right. That's what we're doing. We're on the power forward tip. Now remember, you can always see your detailed view, so you can see your body types. Keep that in mind. If you want to, this build gets balanced, buff, and it also gets stocky. All right. You got a couple legend badges you can get on this build too. So, you know, I kind of like that. You know what I mean? Even though we're not gonna probably, well, we'll see if we can cook up something. All right. So look, I already laid the template out for y'all. Okay. I wanted to show y'all what this build could do, what it got, and then you be the judge. Now, I think the highlight of this build, for me, the highlight of this build is two highlights. Number one, the build at the rack is getting it done. Okay. You got drive and dunk. 87 aerial wizard, posterizer silver. You know what I mean? That's always good though. Anytime your driving dunk is an 87, you know you getting up. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what time that means. Now your close shot means you can get a bucket. If they need you to get a bucket and you're close by the rim, you're not a potato. Your driving layup go give you those physical finisher. Physical finisher is a nice badge to have. Floater is a nice badge to have. To be honest, you know what I mean? A lot of people throwing up those floaters when they see them 7-4s under the basket. You know what I mean? Now, of course, you can, you know, somebody's going to be like, yo, but I can get it higher. If yeah, you can get it on this build. This is what we got it for right now. Standing dunk is at 85. So you do get rise up silver. I like rise up gold, but silver's fine. Silver's fine. Now, I think the shooting on this build is like, I don't really like the low shooting. You know what I mean? 78 3 ball. Mid-range is a 71. That's not really my thing. Deadeye on bronze. You got set shot specialist on silver, right? Now, I feel like in order to really, you know what I mean, see something cooking on this joint, you got to either pick the midi up. I would pick the midi up way higher. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know exactly how far your midi can go on this build. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me see. Your mid-range, see, it only goes up to an 80, okay? Your mid-range only goes up to an 80. So that means on this build, ooh, that's pretty tough though. That means your mid-range, that means it can only go up to silver, set shot special silver. That means you will have to use your max +1 if you could do that. You know what I mean? Your max +2 to get it a little higher. That's what you probably got to do if you want this build to have that. Because I feel like shooting is important. Like you cannot go with a low shooting unless you really good. Your rhythm shooting everything, you nice, but the average person, I don't think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's just me speaking from my heart. You know what I mean? I think that needs to go up a little bit more on this build. But who knows? The badges might help the build be able to make more shots, you know what I mean? And not the rating, the more the badges situation. I don't know yet. There's still tests that will has to be ran. You know what I mean? Now, the passer on this build, chef kiss off the rip. You know what I mean? You got versatile visionary gold, you got break starter on gold, you got dime on gold, and you only really needed 3 more, you know what I mean, to get it on Hall of Fame. So if you want to use your cap breakers here and just be a passing, you know what I mean, one of those rec proving ground type of, you know what I mean, vibes. Yeah, you feel me? All right. Now, interior defense, lockdown, post lockdown. Absolutely. Always need that on your build. You're definitely trying to lock something up. You got to lock the block up. You feel me? So having that post lockdown on gold is never a bad thing. Paint Protege, Paint Patroller, pardon me, Paint Patroller. Like I said, silver is the minimum. Gold is better. Hoff is better, way better. You know what I mean? But gold, you know what I mean? At least you'll be able to. You're not a potato on a power forward because you're not the center, even though you're 7 foot. But I feel like this, if you go be a power forward with this type of build, you know, your advantage would be, you know, shooting. But at the same time, you do want to lock stuff up too on the defensive side. You want to be able to. So I mean, your perimeter defense is, you know, it has something there. It's not really too much going on here. The still, you have the badges too in case somebody throws something your way. You know what I mean? Your block, whoop-de-whoop. Now, I ain't gonna lie. You have to use your max plus 1 or 2 on I feel like shooting. You have to. You just have to. If you want this build to work, you have to do that. But if you decide, let's just say this, all right? If you decide to, okay, because look, your interior has to go up to a 93, right? 88, so that's 5. And then, you have to pick both of those up. That's tough too. Yeah, so you will be stuck here. You can't really do nothing here. The rebounder on this build, like I said, you're a power forward. You know what I mean? I like gold though. You know what I mean? The box out is gold, is fire. You got to figure out where, if you was to make this build, where would you pit it? Because I'd probably go with shooting, but then I'd probably be lackluster on rebounding as far as being the most dominant rebounder. You know what I mean? Even though your vert is at 80, so you're going to be you know what I mean? But it's always good to have that up. So, like I said, I'm giving you options, giving you things. This build had a really cool name to it. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into that. Let me show you. This build had a really cool name, okay? Your archetype is a diamond backline power dunker. Ooh, I like that name. That will, you know what I mean? That name, I have people like, yo, what? What's your build, bruh? You know what I mean? So you got shades of Evan Mobley, Chris Webber, Anthony Davis. You know what I mean? Your strengths on this build is big man with magician vision, all right? Reliable defender inside the arc. Alter shot consistently. Punishes defenders at the rim, all right? Your weaknesses, you ain't even got no weaknesses, but I'm telling you, man, I feel like shooting on this build, if you improve the shooting, it would take this build to the, you know what I mean, the next level. You know what I mean? With this type of build right here, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think, what's y'all thoughts on it. Like I said, I'm here to give y'all templates, ideas, you know what I mean, and options. You know what I mean? That's what we do on this channel, man. I love y'all. And as you know what I mean, I got a song called Yeah, You Got It. Y'all should check it out. We trying to get in 2K. It's fire. You know what I mean? I'm going to play it right now, all right? Let me know what you think about it, all right?
See the drip, I'm signing autographs, I'm taking pics, I'm in my bag, I got some tricks, I do a jab, and then I switch, I tell them don't talk about it, be about it, cause you ain't on my level, man, I doubt it, if I don't get this bucket, I'ma crash out, as soon as he see my numbers, he just passed out, and said, yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it, I'm shuffling, I go Rain Man on them like Rashawn.